staring at these Epstein drafts where he accuses Bill Gates, Mr. Global Health himself, of hooking up with Russian girls, catching an STI, and plotting to slip antibiotics to Melinda without her knowing. And the wild part? These aren't tabloid trash. They're saved emails from Epstein's own inbox, now public in the DOJ's 3 million page dump on January 30th, 2026. Gates swears it's all lies from a disgruntled liar. Melinda says it breaks her heart, and Bill's got to own it. But as someone who's pored over legal docs my whole career, what hits hardest is how this billionaire, who's supposed to be saving the world, kept meeting Epstein for years after his conviction. How does that even happen? This isn't distant history. It's a timeline of dinners, flights, and pitches that makes you question everything about power and blind spots. Okay, let's lay this out straight. No spin, just the facts from the files, court records, and what Gates has said himself. We're talking a relationship that started around 2011 and fizzled by 2014, all centered on what Gates calls philanthropic networking. But the docs show it went deeper. Repeated meetings, a plane ride, and those creepy unsent drafts from Epstein in 2013. No crimes charged against Gates, ever. He calls the whole thing his huge mistake. But the persistence here? It's hard to ignore. Let's build the timeline step by step, pulling right from the releases. This isn't random, it's chronological, with key emails and mentions woven in. And yeah, other people get tangled up, Melinda, bankers like Jess Staley, even overlaps with Musk and Clinton in the broader web. Start before 2011. Epstein's out of jail after his 2008 plea deal for soliciting a minor. He's rebranding as a science guy, donating to MIT and Harvard to rub shoulders with elites. Gates, through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, is hunting billionaire donors for vaccines and poverty fights. Epstein claims he can connect them. Per Gates's later admissions in a 2021 PBS interview, friends introduced them thinking Epstein had the network. Early 2011, first meeting at Epstein's NYC townhouse. Gates told the WSJ in 2021 it was about fundraising. Epstein pitched a massive global health fund. Gates said the talk dragged on longer than expected. No deals, but it kicked off contact. March 1st, 2013, Gates flies on Epstein's jet from Palm Beach to Newark. Flight logs in the files confirm it. Gates has admitted this one flight, calling it a regret in CBS interviews. He says it was convenient travel, nothing more. No other flights documented. July 18th, 2013, the big one, the drafts. Epstein emails himself twice. First is a fake resignation from a Boris at the Gates Foundation, ranting about Gates ending a friendship and demanding deletion of emails about the Russian girls, STI, antibiotics for Melinda, and even crude physical descriptions. Second, Dear Bill, whining about a severe marital dispute and repeating the claims. These were never sent, per all reports. Gates' team blasted them as absurd and completely false to CNN and Business Insider right after the release. Why draft them? Blackmail prep? Epstein venting? Files don't say, but it's classic Epstein manipulation. Throughout 2013-2014, multiple dinners. NYT's 2019 investigation, confirmed in 2026 files, shows Gates at Epstein's Manhattan home several times, discussing science and donors. One schedule note in the docs logs a 2014 Gates meeting. Jess Staley, then at Barclays, joined some. Staley later quit over his own Epstein ties, as BBC reported in 2021. Gates has said he hoped Epstein's connections would unlock billions for the foundation, but nothing panned out. Late 2014, contact drops. Gates told PBS he realized Epstein's lifestyle is very different and kind of intriguing, but it didn't work for me. No more meetings in the records. August 2019. Epstein's will, days before his suicide, names Boris Nikolic, Gates's science advisor, as backup executor. Nikolic told NYT he was shocked and declined, saying Gates introduced them, but he had no deep ties. May 2021, Gates divorce. WSJ and Daily Beast reported Melinda met Epstein once in 2013. found him abhorrent and warned Bill off. She cited the association as a divorce reason. 2021-2025, Gates' denials ramp up. In CBS and PBS sits, he repeats, huge mistake, no business relationship. Regrets dinners. January 30th, 2026, the big DOJ release. 3 million pages include those 2013 drafts, over 50 Gates mentions, PBS tally, and scheduling notes. Melinda on NPR's Wildcard, Feb 3. Unbelievable sadness. He needs to answer to those things, not me. February 3rd to 4, 2026. Gates responds in 9 News Australia. Foolish to have met him. I regret every minute. Buzz links to unverified 2017 emails on pandemic simulations mentioned in Anadolu Agency and We Know posts, but files don't fully corroborate. Now, the broader ties. Melinda's central, her reaction humanizes the fallout. Nikolich's will naming shows Epstein inserting himself into Gates' circle. Staley bridges to finance. Barclays probe found emails where Epstein advised on Gates deals. Leon Black, the investor, got connected via Epstein for potential investments. NYT. Overlaps. Files mention Gates at a 2015 Palo Alto dinner with Musk, Zuckerberg, Thiel, similar to Musk's orbit. Clinton ties through foundation events. Trump no direct link to Gates, but Epstein networked all. If you like this breakdown of Bill Gates and his ties to Epstein, please like and subscribe, or don't, totally up to you. Also, check out the other episodes where I did in-depth breakdown of Trump's involvement, Clinton's private island visits, and Elon Musk's wild party. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in episode 5 with a high-profile individual you wouldn't expect the wild stuff getting exposed. Stay informed. Bye for now.